Norisuke Higashikata IV, age 59, occupation proprietor of the Higashikata Fruit Parlor and single father to his 4 children and 1 adopted son Josuke. Stand, King Nothing. From Norisuke's introduction and throughout JoJoLands' entirety, we are put under the impression that Norisuke is a family man with his expression of love and devotion to all of his children and grandchild Tsurugi being anything but a facade, willing to risk his life for the safety and protection of his family and property. And having already been born into a large family fortune, rather than deciding to live a work-free and easy lifestyle and survive off of what has already been handed to him, Norisuke dedicated most of his life to creating a successful fruit business to contribute to the family fortune and create a promising and stable future for his family. So although Norisuke can give off a stern and even menacing aura at times, he is not the bad guy by any means. If anything, these moments just attribute to his character being a great father. So to look more into Norisuke's character and what could possibly be in store for him as JoJoLands continues, there is nothing that can tell us more about a character's true nature than their stand, King Nothing. The stand's namesake is in reference to the Metallica song King Nothing off their 1996 album, Load. And I'm sure that you all know stands' names are not picked out of a hat at random. More often than not, they are specifically chosen and in one way or another can always be related to their user, in the music's themes, sound, impact the music had on the world, and lyrics. So when it comes to King Nothing, not only does it match the theme of the Higashikata family stands having King in the name, but it can also tell us a lot about not just Norisuke, but some of the people in his life that want to see him come crashing down, see his castle crumble, strip Norisuke of his crown, and see him become King Nothing. This person, of course, being Kato Higashikata. With the recent introduction of Kato in JoJoLands, she has made it very clear how she feels towards Norisuke. She resents him for abandoning her, putting her in jail, and divorcing her, when all she was trying to do was protect her family and still believes that she did the right thing. Kato wants to take Norisuke's family from him and see him destroyed. And all of this was foreshadowed by his stand's name, King Nothing, that was revealed way before we knew anything about Kato. And the lyrics and meaning of King Nothing may be able to tell us even more of what's to come for Norisuke's character. Looking at the meaning of the song King Nothing, it is about people, or more specifically a person, who has spent their life pursuing materialistic happiness, always wanting more and more, being consumed by greed, and eventually realizing that they have nothing and have wasted their lives away in pursuit of money and possessions instead of true happiness. Lyrics being, dig for gold, dig for fame, dig to make your name. Are you pacified? All the wants you waste, all the things you've chased. The person of subject being King Nothing. He has achieved money, fame, and everything he thought he had ever wanted, and questions, what have I really achieved, and am I really at peace? And then, King Nothing has an epiphany, and the lyrics follow. Then it all crashes down, and you break your crown, and you point your finger, but there's no one around. Just want one thing, just to play the king, but the castle's crumbled, and you're left with just a name. King Nothing is alone and has no one to blame for his existential crisis but himself, and this destroys him and brings his life crashing down. But that doesn't really relate to Norisuke very well at all when taking the song's meaning at face value. Not only has Norisuke devoted his life to his fame and fortune, he never let it consume him. He never lost sight of what was truly important to him, his family. So by interpreting the lyrics and meaning from a perspective that is related to Norisuke, you can say that instead of just living life in pursuit of wealth and fame, Norisuke was in pursuit of everything he could have ever wanted: a successful business, world-renowned name, a loving family, and on top of all of that, a cure to the Higashikata rock disease. All the wants you waste, all the things you've chased. Norisuke has been blessed beyond belief, but he still wants more for his family, to be cured of something out of his control. But no matter how you interpret the song's meaning of greed and relate it to Norisuke, the one thing that is a constant is the song's strong message of impending doom. Then it all crashes down, the castle's crumbled, where's your crown, King Nothing? It's not going to be Norisuke that destroys himself, it's going to be Kato. She wants to take everything away from Norisuke, his house, fortune, and his family, strip him of his crown as the king of the Higashikata family, and leave him with nothing. Absolutely nothing. And all of this was revealed to us as soon as we learned King Nothing's name. It just took a little bit of putting the puzzle pieces together to reveal Norisuke's impending doom. But that's one way to look at the meaning of the song in relation to Norisuke, and of course these are all assumptions for the future, as JoJoLands has yet to reach the climax of Kato and Norisuke's rivalry. So there is another and just as convincing and already established outcome for Norisuke's foreshadowed crash and burn. Instead of Kato being the one to bring Norisuke crashing down, It was the rock humans, or more specifically, Damo Tamaki. In the Vitamin C arc, Damo Tamaki used Norisuke's own daughter Hato to infiltrate the Higashikata mansion, not as a threat, but as a guest. And then began the fall of Norisuke. Damo had manipulated his own daughter and turned her against him as she would refuse to attack Damo. And one by one, Damo took Norisuke's children away from him, leaving him once again nothing, just a hollow shell of the family king he had used to be. And this relation fits more in line with the song's lyrics, as the final verse reads, "Careful what you wish, careful what you say. Careful what you wish, you may regret it. Careful what you wish, you just might get it." This represents Norisuke getting closer and closer to finding the cure for the Higashikata family disease, being the Rokakaka fruit, but in turn getting closer and closer to the threat of the rock humans that eventually would destroy him and strip him of everything. So with this interpretation of the lyrics in relation to Norisuke, it was his greed and connection to Josuke in their mission to find the Rokakaka. Even if they had good intentions, that is what destroyed them in the end, even if they did come out on top in the fight. But in that one moment, Norisuke's castle had crumbled and was left with just a name. He had lost his crown, King Nothing. So there are just some thoughts on the stand King Nothing and how its music reference relates to its user's fate, and how heavily it's been foreshadowing events like the Vitamin C arc and the inevitable Kato development that's in the works in JoJoLands as of right now. I may revisit King Nothing in the future after JoJoLands is finished and see where Norisuke ends up after this whole bizarre adventure, and talk more about King Nothing's actual ability in relation to Norisuke's character. But while rereading some of JoJoLands for another upcoming video that will be a much larger project, King Nothing really piqued my interest, and how I thought it was foreshadowing yet another downfall of Norisuke. But anyways guys, thank you all for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed, or if I fought your boredom, and of course subscribe for more videos. Also a little update, I'm sure you guys all know I've been streaming a lot more. We recently got partnered over on Twitch, which is really cool. It's sort of a big deal for me, that is, and we've gathered like a really cool community over there. And also, if you guys are Twitch users at all, since I've been partnered, we've had access to 14 emotes. So if you guys want to head over to my channel and take a look at the available emotes there are, most of them are JoJo related. There's a Persona 5 one, as well as a few Gintama emotes, but most of them are JoJo, and they're pretty cool, and they're all made by the animator Jax. So if you guys want access to those emotes, or if you guys just want to support me directly, you guys can definitely subscribe to the Twitch channel. It really would mean a lot. I might talk about this more in an upcoming video, but I really want to avoid sort of the Patreon route or anything like that. So I think the best way for you guys to support me would really just be subscribing to my Twitch channel. And along with supporting me directly, you guys also get a ton of perks like the an ad-free experience on the channel, the emotes, exclusive role in my personal Discord and everything. So that's just a little personal shill of mine right here. But anyways, like I said, thank you all for watching the video, and I hope you enjoy it. And if you guys want to support me in any way possible and get some cool access to emotes and Discord roles, yeah, go to my Twitch channel and subscribe. But anyways, thank you all very much for watching.